There I am. Hi, Sunny Jordan. How are you? Merry Christmas. I forgot to hit live. I was sitting here waiting to see what in the world was going on. I haven't used my StreamYard in forever. I should have put a notification somewhere. My phone's just a ding, ding, dinging. So, how are you? Are you having a good Christmas, Sunny? Let me turn all my notifications off. Oh, goodness. A whole bunch popped in. Mr. Cox, Kathy, Annie Oakley, Miss Donna. How are you? Let's see. Nice picture of the New River Gorge Bridge. Thank you. My son's father, that is his retirement hobby, taking pictures when he goes out to do appraisals. And he took that picture. He's got it in the day and in the fall and the winter. And hey, Say Levy, how are you? Miss Helen, Merry Christmas to you and your family. We did this last year, remember? Richwood? Oh, Kathy. Yes, I've been to Richwood. You're not too awful far away. I'm in Raleigh County. Are you new here, Kathy? Have you been on one of my lives before? I do a little bit of everything, but on Christmas Eve last year was the first year I had a channel. Hey, Ridge Runner. Just got my message about the live chat. Stopped in to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Well, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you, Annie. Last year was the first year. Hey, Miss Lisa Hall. That I had my channel at Christmas, and then I realized that there were people, Columbus, Ohio, yay, that was home alone on Christmas. And I decided, hey, Joe, let me tell you, I have to read your name to type it in Mark's chat. It's the craziest thing. I love you too, honey. I don't have my glasses on, it glares. But anyway, I thought I have this brief period of time between my family and my son's dad's family. So last year, I decided that I'd go live and be with, oh gosh, I hadn't even looked at myself. My Lord, I have rubbed all my makeup off. Um, Joe, that oh yeah, I know what it is, but I always have to look at it real close when I'm typing it. I have to scroll back, remind myself every time. Mountain Magic, Merry Christmas. Yes, West Virginia is so changed in last year. Glad you haven't still the happy, loving woman you were then. Well, thank you, Helen. Let me tell you, they tried to drive me crazy, didn't they? No more. And oh, I meant to text Southern Living before I went live. He asked me to join his live around 5 today, and I wanted, hey, Kelly B, I wanted to do that so bad. And this house got crazy. Let me tell you, if you all could see this house, it looks like a bomb went off in this house. We were preparing food to go 2 places, getting everything ready for tomorrow. Lord have mercy. So I thought, oh, I need to put a community post. I'll go live at 10, work an hour. And I thought, no, everybody will start coming back in, and I want at least an hour with you all. I'm going to take care. See, I'm going to go take care. I'll go try to get him. You're going to go try to get who, honey? I'm going to go take. Oh, you're going to go take care. I'll try to go get him. Who you going to try to get? But anyway, I couldn't. I couldn't be on Southern Living. The house was just crazy, and we had to rush to my brother's, and he had to go somewhere, and we had to rush out there, and then I was out of gas. Then I left some of my brothers, had to go back. I'm just a dingbat, y'all. And I slept till 12:30 today. Hadn't been to the grocery store. Had all my cooking to do. Listen, I just live a normal life. I'm crazy. Kelly B, did I speak to you, honey? I think I did. How you feeling, Miss Lisa R. Hall? I thought I was gonna get a minute to call you today, but where I slept till 12:30 because I was up so late last night, as you well know. Oh my goodness. Helen Dixon, how you been doing, honey? You're in the UK, aren't you? For some reason, I'm thinking you're in the UK. I just kept my bangs the other day, and they're still too long. That is in the South. Listen, we got sleet, got a little cover of ice, and now it's just pouring the snow. So for the first time in a long time, I am getting my Merry Christmas with a white Christmas. It is so beautiful. I have to go to my house, my other house, and feed the little baby chickens after a while. If it's not too dark and I have any lights, I might turn it and let y'all, but yeah, snow now. We had the Charleston, the weather forecast was snow at 7. Well, we got sleet at 7, and by 7:30 it was pouring snow. Now everything's covered. We already have a couple of inches. You're your usual goofy self. I love a little Miss Lisa R. Hoff. I could talk. You missed the snow at Christmas. Listen, we haven't had snow at Christmas for a good while. And Susie Q, how are you, darling? Merry Christmas. And I'm just so happy it's snowing. So when I go to feed the chickie babies, that'll probably be 11:30. Um, I'll go live and do the drive and let y'all see the snow for everybody that doesn't get to see the snow. Kathy, is it snowing in Richwood? Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing good, Miss Susie Q. I said last year, and it goes the same this year. If I went live and there was only one person that didn't have anybody to talk to at Christmas or on Christmas Eve, I was going to go live. And that's exactly what I'm doing this year, but I forgot to announce it. And for anybody that comes in and watches that's not here, that's busy with family, and I did my giveaway drawing, let me tell you, I was not out of my house to do hardly anything until yesterday for a couple hours. And today I went to the grocery store and then here and then to my brother's and then back here. I haven't gotten y'all's gifts out. So please forgive me, but I am going to do that. I only use a certain card that I load money on, and I gave my son my card and forgot to give him money. So I am hoping Smoking in G sharp. Hey there. Merry Christmas. So I've got to get money on that card so I can order them. So hopefully I can get that done tomorrow. So you'll have it for New Year's. So I apologize. I just I had one of my I've been having an MS mess. So I've slept a lot and rested a lot, which I needed. I don't feel right now like I've slept a lot. So thunderstorms are coming in, 55-mile-an-hour winds. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I'd rather have the snow. I love snow. I love the snow. And if it's not over the bumper of my truck, let me tell you, snow don't stop me. Southern Mercy, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas Eve. We have snow and it's beautiful. Good. Ours is. It's just a pouring down. I think we're supposed to have up to 8 inches. Yes, Kelly B. I've just had a time. So you know what I did? Let me tell y'all what I did. I have spent a week Netflix binging. Susan Donahue! Welcome, welcome. I don't think you've ever been here before, have you? It is so good to see you. You are such an angel. We love you so much. You're so good to Marv and everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now you get to see my face, what I look like. Susan, I just go live. Last year was the first Christmas, I had my channel, and I just decided to go live for a little while on Christmas Eve for anybody that just didn't have anybody to spend Christmas Eve with, so they can spend Christmas Eve with me running my mouth. And I think it's always cool to go into people's channels and be able to hear what their voices sound like. And let's see, we get more money away to other countries than we get. Listen, isn't that a mess? Are y'all want to talk politics on Christmas Eve? It is the first time. I'm sorry. I thought you were a guy. Listen, Susan, most people do think I'm a guy because of my screen name. But as you can see, I'm not. No, Susan, honey, don't you be a bit sorry. But it just is a very much of an honor to have you because you're like the number one Fugel fan. And of course, I'm not fancy like Marv. I started out on my couch when I did my first live. It was a call in show by accident. And then I got StreamYards and I used to have guests. And then life got really crazy this summer. And I don't go live and do things like I used to. Hey, Minute Man, how are you? We moved to the Blue Ridge Mountains. Awesome. They can keep the $600. Well, did y'all know Trump has a YouTube? I always watch the Hey Pool Noodle. How are you, baby? Good to see ya. It's so nice to say hey, baby, instead of just hey, good to see you in a heart. Listen, we're trying so hard to read and block those crazy trolls, and I don't know. Hey, Drop, how are you, honey? And your first mod, um, first live stream was a troll. Yes. My very first live stream was a troll. And Drop was one of my very first calling guests. Yep, we had gosh, Drop. Help me remember. That was a year ago. We had Drop call in. We had Snafu Snaps called in. We had the Bubba News called in. There was four. Drop, who was the other one? And then later I had Dex on and Adam called in. We've had several channels call in. Let me see. Yeah, I got Snafu. You, Snafu, Baba News. There was four. Who was the fourth one? Drop. Cindy, hi there. Let me see. Now, see, we're just chatting for Christmas Eve, spending time together. So I can take time to try to read y'all's comments now. We love you, Bing. Miss watching you. Oh, but anyway, Susan, I did my very first live on this couch. And then I got a little fancier and made myself an office. And all of my little lovelies that watch me all the time complained and said, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I can't see what it says. Oh, leave as fast as you can. Leave as fast as I can. Leave where as fast as I can? Minute Man. Let's see. Ridge Runner. What'd you say? Whoops, it skipped. I meant, come on, man, you know, Joe Biden's phrase. Oh. Said you find life on another planet. We'll send them our money. I'm sick of it. Everybody's sick of it. Listen. But anyway, Trump has a YouTube, and he went through that 5,000 page mess they put together. They hundreds of thousands of dollars to count fish. Count fish in the Gulf? Hundreds of thousands of dollars. What is going to be the impact of cutting trees down? Plant new ones, for God's sake. Laura Reed, hi, honey. Merry Christmas. Now, listen, it's Christmas. We're supposed to be having fun. Y'all gonna get me spicy over politics. Listen, we're celebrating Jesus' birthday. And Lisa McDonald, how are you? But anyway, I got too many requests to be back on my couch. Everybody just likes me chatting, running my mouth. I can run my mouth. I hope there's one person that don't see I'm live. I doubt they're subscribed to me. and I doubt because I'm not monetized, I doubt I'm, recommended. I was telling other people in the chat to leave the West Coast oh, yeah. Listen, I'm trying to leave Raleigh County as fast as I can. But I'll give y'all an update. Y'all want an update? Y'all have heard me fuss and fuss and fuss about I couldn't get my deed signed to sell my camp to buy me a bug out location. Well, that finally happened October the 15th, I think. Yes, happy birthday, Jesus. Um, you're going to gain weight. Well, pretty soon we're all going to be losing weight. Are you leaving, Lisa? Have an awesome evening, Lisa. Is Lisa McDonald leaving? I don't know what is. I don't think so. But anyway, I've got property. Is survival living in here? I was just talking about you survival living if you're here. I don't see. Drop, did you ever tell me who that fourth person was? You and Bubba News and Snafu Snaps. There was 4 of you that called in. And I cannot, for the life of me. Did somebody speak to Southern Living? Is he here? There you are. Listen, CFP, at 5 o'clock, we were trying to get my truck packed with food and gifts. Yes, we're celebrating Jesus's birthday. We're going to have a talk about that. If anybody on here thinks I'm being pagan, we can definitely talk about it. You can't remember either. There was 4 of you. But anyway, CFP, I didn't forget about you. I was going to text you while I was driving to my brother's. Hey, Murphy's Law. How are you, honey? Merry Christmas. Jesus is King. Overbuilt Automotive. How are you, darling? Um, and I was in too big of a rush and I was absolutely exhausted. So forgive me, CFP. I wanted to be there so bad. I really did. It was a miracle that I was just about on time to do this at 9 o'clock. But yeah, that old daggone thing. Let's see, what was I going to tell you? I have felt so rushed all day long. Slept till 12:30. Well, CFP, I haven't had a busy last week. I have Netflix binged. I have slept. EMS was bothering me, but I had to get off my butt today, and I slept till 12:30. Still had to go to the grocery store. Still had to do shrimp cocktail. Let me tell you, dinner was over by the time that shrimp thawed, and I had been out 4 hours. Randy Newman, hi there. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Happy birthday to Jesus to you. There's my barefoot lass and April Osborne. Hey, darling. Merry Christmas. Just doing my Christmas Eve live. Make sure everybody has somebody to be in the same room and a voice with them and nobody's by themselves. You've been in the kitchen all day, stopped for an hour to try to be artistic. Bless your heart. Let me tell you, I mean, the race was on. I was up trying to get away, get dressed, fix this hair. You know, it's always in a ponytail, y'all. You can probably count on one hand the last year the times y'all have seen me. Um, with my hair fixed. Look, I didn't do any. I did shrimp cocktail, made homemade cocktail sauce. I did meatballs, and I did this Mexican dip recipe that I make. That's all I did, but that was enough. That was enough. I've got a turkey to fix for tomorrow, but guess what? My family's gonna be surprised. I don't think I'm gonna fix that turkey tomorrow. They can eat leftovers, and if they want something besides the leftovers, if there's any restaurants open, they can order something. You're ordering Chinese food, April? That sounds good to me. Let me tell you, this old girl is not cooking tomorrow. We're gonna do Santa Claus in the morning, and yes, Ethan knows that you're laying in bed all day tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna be up for Santa Claus in the morning, and Ethan has been taught, as my children were taught, as I was taught. Oh, you're fixing lasagna? That sounds good. You made a roast. Yum. That he gets presents on Jesus's birthday, and his present to Jesus is to love and honor him and try to live and be nice like Jesus wants him to. That's his gift to Jesus, loving him. Listen, I've missed everybody. Oh, Kelly B's making lasagna too. Yum. We usually do basically a Thanksgiving dinner for Christmas Eve, and I told my brother's girlfriend, I said, "It's too much work. Let's do finger foods." Oh, she made the best. She took puff pastry and put it down in the little cupcake pans and then filled it like it was a little taco salad. Ooh, that was good. West Virginia prepare mine just shaved head and do the Sneed O'Connor look. Listen, oh my gosh, I used to have nightmares when I was a kid that somebody cut all my hair off. I saw a movie where this girl was in an orphanage or something, and oh, I don't like egg drop soup, but boy, I like me some hot and sour. You're not cooking tomorrow? I'm not cooking tomorrow either. I'm fooling him. I am not. I am not. Because if y'all could see the bomb that went off in this house that I'm gonna have to clean up. I warned everybody. I said everybody's gonna be too tired to do it, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you better be prepared to walk in the door and start helping me pick this mess up. Santa Claus is coming in the morning. But I am going to go home. I've got baby chicks to feed. What's scary? How Alexander, hi there. But I didn't do the big Thanksgiving. We didn't do that this year. I said, I'm tired. I don't feel good. Let's just do finger foods, paper plates. Let's just make it easy. It's just too much. Do you know, I didn't know my nephew, my brother's son. I saw this young teenage boy sitting in a recliner and I looked at him, smiled, and spoke. And I'm thinking, whose kid is that? There's nobody here. My nephew's not here. Couldn't be one of his friends. My God, it was my nephew. I hadn't seen him since August. That boy shot up, shot up. I kid you not, a foot since August, and didn't have on his glasses, and he had on a ball cap, and I've never seen him in a ball cap. I'm going to sip my homemade wine and nibble on all the sweets you made. I didn't make any sweets. I haven't done anything. I have not done anything. Well, I thought about making that turkey and some potato salad for tomorrow, barefoot lass, and I'm not going to. I'm striking. They're gonna have to understand. I'm old. I don't feel good half the time. Yes, they grow fast, Lisa. My gosh, he's 13. And I'm sure I'm 5'2", so I'm sure he was a little taller than me when I went to his birthday party. And oh my gosh, and my granddaughter, Lord have mercy, y'all. Her birthday is a week from tomorrow. She's a New Year's Day baby. She's gonna be 15. She's gonna be able to get her learner's permit. She's just hit the prime of her little life, living life, experiencing things. This world's going to hell in a handbasket. But anyway, back to the property. Speaking of that, I did find property. And see, have most of the work done for tomorrow or in a few hours. I'm truly blessed to be able to spend Christmas with my children and my grandchildren. Yes, my children will be here. Well, I don't know if my youngest son, his wife will be here or not. Um, People will be in and out tomorrow. Getting ready to get in the kitchen and make peanut butter fudge. Yum! Butterscotch fudge with coconut. I've never had that. Southern Mercy. Man, email me that recipe. I feel terrible for yes, I feel terrible for our kids. Oh my Lord have mercy. But anyway, I got the property. Well, it was the the first of last week, Saturday. This Saturday will be 2 weeks ago. Hey, Shastina. Listen, let me recap what I said in the beginning. I have not got the lights out. I gave my son my card to load money on it. I don't use anything real. I get one of those, I have prepaid Visa thing. And I have slept for a week and Netflix binged, and I have not gotten y'all's lights out, and I apologize. And if I have to make myself get out tomorrow and go put money on that card so I can order y'all's lights through Amazon and get it to you by New Year's, so I apologize. I've slept. My EMS started bothering me. I did that live, and I haven't done anything since until a couple hours yesterday and then today. I haven't done anything. Thank you, Shastina. I'm thrilled to death. I am thrilled to death. But anyway, these guys, it's in a farm county. That's all there is farms. Israel is, oh my gosh. Listen, y'all, there's more Christians at this time of the year that are killed than any other time of the year. Just did anybody see the Christmas star rhyme? It's too rainy and cloudy. A lot of people. Nope, I haven't seen it. Oh my goodness. Well, we're just watching prophecy. That's all we're doing. But anyway, it's a farm country. And I don't know if you've ever been deep in the South. I lived in North Carolina. Or no farm people, but they don't get in a hurry for anything. Um, Thank you, Donna. Hey, Ali, how are you? Merry Christmas to you. But anyway, um, they said, "Oh, it's gonna rain. We're supposed to have a little snow. I can't dig you well next week, and then the next week's Christmas. Can't do it then." Farming Mama 5. Hi, honey. How are you? Merry Christmas. And a road, a few trees need cut down to get a building in there, and oh, it's Christmas, and it was a week and a half before Christmas. James Lilly, Merry Christmas Eve to you. Are you leaving, Joe? Yeah, we're going to chat a little bit. I might give y'all some opinion on what's going on, but try to keep it light since it's Christmas and Jesus' birthday tomorrow. Listen, oh my goodness. I know that this is probably really not Jesus' birthday, y'all. I know that. But this is when we celebrate it. And, you know, people that want to argue and get, all crazy and bent out of shape because we celebrate Christmas, do they celebrate it any other time? I don't think they do. I don't think they celebrate it at all. They just want to fuss at us because we do. At least we do. That's what I'm saying. Gone girl. Hi there. It is so good to see you. Just doing a little quick live just to say hello, make sure everybody has a face to see and somebody to chat with and not be alone completely for Christmas Eve. Hope you're doing well, Gone Girl. Building supplies cost. Listen, I went ahead and bought one of those prefab buildings, and I bought a sawmill. So we get that one building up there, then we can cut our own lumber and build more little cabins. It's okay, we do it now. Wait a minute, it jumped. It's okay, we do it now, not late September. Yeah, everybody wants to argue about when Jesus' real birthday is. I don't know that they celebrate it when they think it is. At least we're celebrating his birthday. We need to celebrate it every day. James Lilly, remember early 2020, just before CV took over the news when many, yes, yes, I do. I have heard they still want to join, and they're welcome. I remember that, James Lilly. Actually, I have a news channel. It's WVPM News, and I gave the articles on that channel and then came over and gave the sassy talk about it on this channel. So, yes, I covered that, and I talked to a couple deputy sheriffs in a couple of counties. Are you in Virginia, James Lilly? What was you going to tell me about that? Was you going to tell me something about that? James Lilly, were you going to tell me? Yes, I remember because, Lord, I was afraid that if they started fighting internally in Virginia, I knew West Virginia would jump right in there, which is good. I mean, we're going to protect our neighbors, even though we split off from them 150 years ago or whenever it was. Miss Alia, how you been doing, honey? I haven't seen you in a while. I was just thinking it might have ended up on the ballot. Um, well, let me tell you. Let me tell you a little secret. I got some friends in Virginia, and they haven't stopped talking about it. It was 1864. Thank you, Drop. Oh, Lord. I don't even know when we split. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, my buddy Drop, he keeps me honest. Feeling good today, not so good. Past 4 days, I'm on the mend. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better. I've had a really bad week and a half. And I said, Lord, I want to celebrate your birthday. You know, I love you. Please let me feel better and do what I need to do. And he did. Let me tell you, had so many blessings in my life. We love you too. You're in the store rushing to get out, to get back to your property in a tent and get back out to my property in a tent. It's going to be 28 degrees tonight. First time this cold in the woods. Well, gone girl, let me tell you. I've got my property. I've got a 23-foot canvas bell tent earth thing. I got a 12 by 24 building that's supposed to be delivered whenever the well guy comes and his son with the backhoe or whatever digs my water lines, pushes down a few trees, and I'm hoping to have it done before January the 6th. So, yes, I'm going to be out in the woods with you, girl. Love ya. You stay warm. Thank you, Shastina. I appreciate that so much. But yeah, I've got to have shelter and I've got to have heat because these old legs of mine don't take the cold. Everybody makes fun of me. Listen, when I was working, I wore my ski suit to work and the building was cold. My office had no heat in it. I wore my ski pants under my clothes all day. And it's purple. But back then, when I bought it, when my boys were skiing all the time, it was fashionable. They call me Gray Babe. You be safe, gone girl. I'm glad you're already there. Let me tell you, I can't wait to even get a spot level enough to get that tent up. Because let me tell you what, y'all cool woods women, layers, that's right. But I bought myself some Thinsulate bibbed overalls. Got them in mossy oak print. It's the first camo I've ever owned in my life. Oh, I bought myself a pair of bibs, a coat, and boots. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have my sister crochet me a camo toboggan. What state are you in, gone girl? What state are you in, darling? You be safe. If you're still there, I don't remember what state you're in. Does anybody remember? Yeah, I'm Great Babe. They call me Great Babe because it's purple. And you know that silky kind of material ski suits are, oh, Northeast Texas. Northeast Texas? Well, I bet it's pretty. I bet it's pretty. You was loading. Oh, okay. Northeast Texas. How about that? Well, I'll still be in West Virginia, but I'm going to be in the woods. Let me tell you, this past week was such a crazy week. You know, the last days they talk about how bad things are going to be, and they say fathers against sons, mothers against daughters, and how hearts grow cold. And let me tell y'all, it is. Well, James, I'm wondering the same thing, and I want to be on my property by January the 6th. Y'all need to look at Trump's YouTube channel. He takes that, yes, we're living it, Kathy. He takes that 5 or 6,000 pages, whatever it is, and tells how many millions of dollars to this and thousands of dollars to that. He cut off the aid to Nicaragua, Guatemala, all of those countries down there. Cut it off. Well, it's in that COVID bill. The money they want to send. They want retroactively any illegal to get the $600 plus be given the $1,200. So they want the illegals to get $1,800 this go around. Trump vetoed it. He said we'll have to deal with it if we don't do it now in the next um, administration. He said, and it might just be me. What's he saying? She was in a riot. She was? I didn't know that. See, that's the one thing about Mon for Marf. We're so busy reading and trying to speak to people and thank people for the super chats that it's really hard. You know, I can't look at the names and I'm looking for keywords, and if it's just people having conversations, I can't always get it. So I miss a lot in chat when I'm modding. That package was a big slap in the face to American citizens. That's all they're doing. One slap, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let me tell you what, y'all can believe it or not, but we are not far from seeing the return of Jesus. I'm telling you, we're not. My phone is just a buzzing, buzzing, buzzing. Um, I'm in a couple of groups that I try to keep up with to know how people are thinking. And uh, let me see. I can't ever spell it. My brother can't remember the town in Scotland that my family's from. So hang on one second. I'm gonna send him the Weather Channel thing. He'll know what the weather is. We're from Dunfermline, Scotland. I knew my great grandparents. Used to could speak with that Scottish twang. But Jesus, take the wheel till you return. Yes. Oh my gosh. Listen, y'all, I'm just tired of the evilness of this world. I truly am. I'm not just saying that. I am truly so sick to death of the evilness of this world. I have been so blessed in my life. I've had a really good life. I cannot complain. Carrie Schaefer, hi, honey. God has been good to me. He saved my son's life more than one time, saved my sister's life. They should have been dead. That was all God's doing. So I have been able, I've never done without. I've had everything I've needed. most of what I wanted. I had a great career. Even though I have MS, I don't let it get my body, I mean, get me down as far as I have to be inactive for periods of time, but as far as emotionally, I don't let it get me down, I'm blessed. Everybody in my family, it's how it walked till the day they died. Now, I might walk slow, might stumble a little bit. See, watch movie, Tucker and Dale versus Evil, it's funny. Okay. Tucker and Dale versus Evil, okay. I just heard my Ethan's mama pull in. But, so, I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. I have nothing to complain about. But this world, oh my gosh, and the evil last year that I didn't even know there was such evil in the world until I got on YouTube. Oh, mercy me. There are people that have given themselves over to a reprobate mind. I thought I understood what that meant. I do now. Why in the world expecting 2021 to be better? There's a reason 2020 has been great. Listen, 2020 was the test, y'all. This was the test. The real thing's yet to come. They've turned the real thing loose in the UK. And this test didn't involve children. Everybody's getting sick and tired of these masks and these shutdowns and this and everything goes along with that. Let me tell you, that new stuff that they're letting loose, it's a new, say it's, um, oh, not morphed. What the virus does? What's the virus do? Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's going to take our children. That thing's going to kill babies. That's how they're going to scare people into continuing this mess. I might hear my grandbaby's footsteps coming down the road. I hope he's not running. It's slick. Yes, it's mutate. That's it, Shirley B. And Lisa R. Hall and Einstein's mom, Gone Girl. Have Alexander. That's it. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. My brain. Laura Reed's got it. Keep immune system up, pH balance too, get sunlight. We're in the middle of winter. Some of these states, I swear, poor CJ Blaze, they absolutely blast those skies. It's just a mess. But no, it's only going to get worse. Oh, Fauci. Man, I'm telling you what's true. Talk about evil. Yeah, God's in control. They think they have our Bible, using it as a playbook and trying to rush things. It's all in God's time. Isn't it funny? They gave people the thing in the UK and now they are locking down harder. Yes. Did y'all see that nurse that took it in like 11 minutes, 17 minutes, whatever it was, passed out cold? I didn't think those guys was going to catch her. Keebler Elf, that's what I call him, drop. Yes, sir. Out of the treehouse. Amen. And old Sleepy Joe has done hired him on if he gets in there surely to Pete. Oh, Lord. I mean, all we do each election is try to pick the lesser of the two evils. ATN is ATN. Oh, ATN, honey, I didn't see ya. Let's see. Merry Christmas, ATN. James Lilly. Trump supports Israel. It is. God has protected him through many major challenges. The global socialists are using this fraudulent election for the Great Reset. Yep, 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 yep. And I'm going to tell y'all now, this is just my opinion. And I do not blame anybody that wants to stock up on silver and gold, and, Jesus might not come back for a while, and it might be the only source to replace fiat currency. But the Bible says people will be throwing silver and gold out in the streets, it'll be worthless. So to me, my wealth is food, a source of water, a source of solar. Medicine's stocked up. Seeds. Seeds. Which reminds me, little Ethan, my little farmer Brown. I was looking at seeds and he saw that there were different colored carrots. And I kept forgetting to order those seeds for those multicolored carrots. Finally remembered, and they came in with an Amazon order with one of his Christmas presents. I wrapped those seeds up. Santa Claus is going to give him those seeds. Hey, Cindy Hockett. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Rainbow carrots. That's it, drop. See, I'm tired, y'all. That's my MS. When I get tired, I have really bad issues with word recall. And that's how y'all can tell how I'm feeling when I can't think of words. Food, water, shelter first. Prep, pray, stay out of the way. There you go, gone girl. Let me tell you, I told everybody, no, ain't none of us going to go out and. Oh, did you? Do they taste drop? I haven't known anybody that has any. Do they taste any different than a regular old orange carrot that you plant? That's just Shastina. Great minds think alike, girl. I didn't read your comment. Yes, brain fog. And then this 5-7 don't help, for Pete's sake. Ooh, there's none around where my bug out location is. Thank you. You're welcome, Cindy. I'll be listening while okay, girl. Listen, I'm so jealous. I really am. Let me tell you, if I had a spot that I could even set my tent up, and I didn't get a tent, a stove for my tent. I've got one for my building, which it's cast iron and it's more heavy duty, but you need smaller ones, for the 23-foot tent. I forgot to order a daggone tent. Um, Wood burning little stove. If I had had that sucker, let me tell you, if that tent would have been set up on that property, I'd have been gone this week. That's where I'd have been sleeping. It has a slightly different taste. The white and yellow ones have a milder flavor. The red ones taste just like the orange ones. The purple ones have a middle of the road flavor. I like sweet carrots, and it's hard to find a good sweet carrot. Chastain, you're the brain fog queen. Honey, I don't know. I'd race you for that one, I'm sure. Okay, nervous. Who was the footsteps you heard? Who was the footsteps I heard? Oh, it may have just see it's snowing. We've got a ton of snow and it comes down the street. It may have just been them running from the car into the house. Because this window, I've got a window back behind my head. But thank you for worrying, Carrie. And I may have just got the echo. There's nobody out here. Everybody's so used to me shooting, they're afraid now I'm gonna shoot their butts off. Barrel stoves are great. I used one to heat 1,700 square foot house. Oh, you did? Yep, I've got a 12 by 24 building, and then I've got the sawmill, and we're gonna um, take down just a few trees, not any more than we have to. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate it, honey. Oh no, I heard that so long ago. If anybody's run down the street, they've been in the house. No, I live on a dead end street. It's Ethan and his mama next door, and then I just have one other neighbor. Um, Well, Helen, honey, I'm gonna be spending most of my winter off grid. There's no cell service there. So, depending on what happens to this world, how often I'll get to go live. Because as soon as they have my well in up there and my building delivered, I will be spending most of my time there. Why couldn't you pull an RV on there? I can't get my building put on there until they come and push down. I went and spray painted the trees I wanted them to take out, and the land has never been used for anything but hunting, so it's real soft. So I'm gonna have to get a gravel driveway put in. Um, a 19 by 32 pole barn home. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. That is awesome, Kathy. I would love to have something like that. That would be so awesome. Free logs if one cuts them after storms and word of mouth. Yes. I've got access to like 20 acres that I can cut a few trees onto. But we're gonna build. That's awesome, Kathy. Until we start, till the weather breaks and we can start milling our lumber. I'm gonna be living in 300 square feet and then the 23-foot bell tent. And gonna be glad to be there. Let me tell you. I think that's awesome. Oh, yeah, you gotta do the insulation. The building I got has already one layer of that insulation that, um, guarantees to drop summer heat temperature at least 10 degrees, and then I'm gonna put regular insulation over top of that to keep the heat from the but, you can run yourself out. Most everybody I know that has a wood burning stove, they have to leave the front door open because it gets so hot. Thank you, Miss Lisa R. Hall. I missed why you couldn't get a little driveway to why you couldn't put your camper on your property. 86 is that 65 acres with a pond? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Well, I sold my camp on the river and I only had so much money to work with. Remember when people enjoyed the music of the 80s? It seemed like the world was a better place. Huey Lewis, Journey, Laura Warner, even current hits on the radio. Yes, but um, James, we were all deluded then. Nothing was what it seemed to be. All of this stuff was in works then. We were just not knowing it. We just didn't know. Merry Christmas, James M. Genesis Bangles. I love the Bangles. Bananarama. Oh, yeah. Yep. 1980, I was 20, so I spent my 20s. Country Critter, Merry Christmas. How are you? Walk like an Egyptian. I can hear that playing in my head. Manic Monday. Yes, yes, yes. I have got the craziest playlist on my phone. I will miss my iTunes, y'all. Need to try to go buy me some CDs because I liked Elvis. I was supposed to go up and marry Elvis. He died on me when I was 16. Three Dog Night. Yep. So I like everything, all the music from the 80s, the 70s, the 60s. I like country. Nah, I never did get into rap and that metal, heavy metal stuff. I can't do that. Rattles my brain. Addicted to Love. I didn't mean to turn you on. Simply Irresistible. Simply Irresistible. See, you say those names, I can hear it. I had a tumor, cancerous tumor. God healed me. Hallelujah. Praise God. And it was pushing on my vocal cords. And this isn't the voice that I've always had all my life. Um, Wanna Be a Cowboy. Uh, that's Toby Keith. I had to stop and think. I like me some Toby Keith. Moody Blues. Lord, I can't even. There's Lisa. Creed's Clearwater Revival. Yes, ma'am. The Allman Brothers. Yep. Yep. Those. That was the music, buddy. I'll get a copyright if I play it. I'll play something, but I'd get a copyright. Wonder what they do to me. Shoot, I don't have that much longer. Listen, I think they're going to leave our phones on. I think they'll take the um, ability for us to um, send out videos because they're not going to want us to show the world because they're going to control our news more than they do now. Let me see. My brother and sister are still texting here. I thought they got it wrong. Oh well, unless he was. Hang on. I should have made that screenshot smaller. They're still talking about where my family came from in Scotland. Yeah, those were great songs. Those were great times. Listen, yeah, it's about 24. Nikki, hi there. Eagles band, yes. Bad Company, yes. Oh, yeah. Bob Dylan, yep. Listen, but then I like the Spinners and the Temptations. I like Dolly Parton. And listen, I liked Michael Jackson's songs. Thriller. Patty Austin, James Ingram, John Lennon. No, I was not a big John Lennon fan. No, I like the other Beatle. Who's the other Beatle that sings? Working my way back to you, babe. I can't sing it all, but I can hear it right in my head. I've seen the Spinners and the Temptations. Saw them at Myrtle Beach. Oh my gosh. Don't you know? Talking about a revolution. Yes, I know. Michael Jackson's probably in all of that. This mass, whatever they do. Yes, I know, but that is when I like to live in my pretend world that things are normal. Paul McCartney. Yes, I like him. I didn't like John Lennon. I was not a big Beatles fan. I was a big Elvis fan. But I do like Paul McCartney. Let's see, West Virginia, they pull you off air on YouTube live stream for copyright. They don't. Ooh, what did I do? Well, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. For copyright, they did it tonight, not 45 minutes ago. Daniel Ott's YouTube channel. We were singing Christmas carols. No joke. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. You're always off. Send me an email. Send me an email. Mine's easy. What's WVPM at protonmail.com. You saw the Eagles in concert in Knoxville. Uh, I've never seen the Eagles. Let's see. I saw my memory. I saw Dolly Parton when she was touring with what's his face that just died. I loved him too. Dolly Parton and who'd she tour with for a long time? I saw them and I saw the Supremes. Yes. Oh my gosh. And Lionel Richie. Mm-mm-mm. Let me tell you, my boys died. Kenny Rogers, yes, Einstein's mom. I saw Kenny Rogers and um, well, good Lord, Dolly Parton when they were touring. I went and saw that concert. It was awesome. Took my boys to see Charlie Daniels when they were in high school. Charlie Pride, yes, I love Charlie Pride. And anyway, it was just me and my two boys, and we were surrounded by drugs. I was scared to death. I don't even think I was 30 yet. My two boys there. No, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I was in my 30s. 35, I guess. Conway Tweety, yes. Merry Christmas, Nikki. And may God bless you too, honey. We're just having fun. Just giving everybody that might be home alone, nothing to do, just something, just setting yak. How much to put in a well? Brenda, it depends on how deep your well is. And if you have to have a sleeve put in it, and we have a lot of sandstone here, so I don't have to have a sleeve, but depending on what state you're in, the average here is $4,000 to $8,000, and I know that's a big range, but it depends, what part of the state you're in. But I think I heard Alaska Prepper say, "Hey, country critter," that somebody told him they couldn't get a well on their property because it was going to cost $80,000. Oh, let's see. Dang outro. You like the outro? There's the outro. Talking about. Oh, you met Charlie Pride? Let me tell you, who knows all those people? Um, um, Homegrown USA. His dad was a country music producer, I think. That's what it was. He knows everybody's met him, calls him. He can just call him up. His mom was friends with Loretta Lynn. I saw Loretta can't even talk. Loretta Lynn in concert, but that's when she was having her opiate problem, and she was staggering on that stage. She had a big old, long dress. This was in the late 70s, like a prom dress on, pink. She was staggering all over that stage. She couldn't remember the words to songs she'd been singing for years. I was a hoot. Saw Elvis Presley too, y'all. My daddy's mama would take me to any concert I wanted to see. We have company, y'all.
Huh?
I'm doing a live for everybody that didn't have anybody to spend Christmas Eve with.
Well,
What do you have? Hold on, y'all. Hold that thought.
Ethan's on his way here. He's up towards us.
Huh?
Ethan's on his way here.
Okay. All the Santa Claus is hid in the back bathroom. Oh, well. I'm chatting with my friends that don't have.
Santa Claus.
Huh?
Last time Santa Claus.
Oh, what about that one?
I'll put it like that.
Oh, okay. You're here early.
Look outside.
Is it bad?
Yeah.
I have to go feed the chicks. I'm gonna have to clean and go feed the chicks. Sorry, y'all.
Tonight?
Yeah, they haven't been fed since this morning. They're babies. I'm brooding chickens in my kitchen at the other house, y'all.
They can't go to the morning?
No, they need water.
Yes, in there.
I've got a 4-wheel drive with new tires. Full-size pickup
I
truck.
ain't arguing with you. I know that. Truth is, you fucking dying to be out
That's right. I love to. He said the truth is, I'm just dying to get out there. Yes, I love driving in the snow. Took my boys, taught them the minute they got there. Yes, homegrown. Oh man, has he got stories. But let me tell y'all about homegrown. We're gonna talk about homegrown for a minute. Love Loretta and Conway. Yes, they were awesome. Who'd you take me to see that concert that I love so much? The guy that
Wayne,
yeah, I saw Wayne Newton in Las Vegas, but no, you took me to Charleston to see Lola. He sings Lola.
Ray Mallon.
Barry Manilow. Yes.
She was a sugar.
I saw Barry Manilow. You want to come sing for him? Come say hello to my friends.
Hello, friend.
Did y'all hear him? He said, hello, friends. Tell him Merry Christmas.
Feliz Navidad.
There you
I
go.
know my Latino family.
He's been hanging around the Latinos too much. That's all right. You want
I
to?
love all the Latinos.
Yeah, I love my little Latino too. He's a cutie pie. My people on here love that little Latino too. Not into heavy metal. No, I said no heavy metal and no rap. Ugh. And then my favorite, we haven't. It's Christmas time. We haven't talked about Christian songs. I love me some Mercy Me. That's my favorite.
Saw Neil Sedaka, who was a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, we saw Neil Sedaka, and he's real cocky. Didn't like him at all. But who was the magician?
David Copperfield.
David Copperfield. We saw David Copperfield. My favorite car, my dream car in the whole world. I wanted a Smokey and the Band to Trans Am. He made one disappear on stage. It was awesome. I was like
15 feet away.
15 feet away from us. Yes. I was like 8.5 months pregnant. We'd walk into a fancy restaurant. My feet would swell. I'd walk out of that sucker, no matter how fancy it was, barefooted, because I couldn't get my feet back in my shoes. And then, do y'all remember, speaking of, wasn't Smokey and the Bandit, who did Left Turn Clyde?
What?
Left Turn Clyde? The ape?
Yeah.
What movie was
Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood? Do y'all remember he had that big ape? And when he'd want to punch somebody out, he'd say Left Turn Clyde, and that big ape would punch somebody. We saw that ape at a topless show in Las Vegas. They were the prelude. Buck Owens. Yep. I like
How many
Buck
times
Owens.
you see Kenny Rogers in? Yeah, take your grandma see Kenny Rogers.
And she took me.
Well,
We saw Kenny Rogers. We talked about that already. Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. And Kenny Rogers showed the video up on the big screen of the birth of his child. Not the actual thing, but all the rest of it. Don't you always wonder if Kenny and Dolly had a thing? I always wondered. I liked fast-paced music, upbeat. Yes, I like upbeat music. I don't like that old whine and crying stuff. Ugh. Some of those old country. My poor old daddy, he loved country. And, we didn't have very many radio stations. And those old whine and crying bar country music songs, they loved that stuff. And yeah, Amy Grant, I liked her when she was doing Christian music. But I'm not a Vince, I was telling Homegrown, I'm not a Vince Gill fan. Went to see him at Grand Ole Opry, and this was like 2000 maybe, and he was just learning to play the guitar, and somebody was doing something in the audience, and he stopped what he's doing and said, I'm here to put on a real show. I'm a professional. I'm an artist, and if you can't be quiet and let me concentrate, then you can leave. That was before he got with Amy Grant. He was a real jerk. I still don't like him because of that.
you need to tell them at least 2 other comments you got.
He wants me to tell y'all at least, on another continent I would be a goddess.
2 other comments.
What was two?
Oh,
Sri Lanka, and what was the other one?
yeah.
Well, Sri Lanka's in Africa.
Lanka's not in Africa. Sri Lanka's in Asia.
Oh, is it in Asia? Africa and Asia. Anyway, we were in JC's and he was a national vice president. And we went to Australia for a world convention. And the Sri Lankans, oh man, you'd pass, and they show the pictures of that theater concert place in Australia. That's where we would have meetings. And you'd go down the aisles, and this one delegation of the Sri Lankans, oh my God, it just smelled like you were walking through a field of flowers. Do y'all know? I didn't say I went to a booby bar. It was one of those shows in Las Vegas that ended up being all of the women performers were topless, but might as well tell you that it was so artistic you didn't notice they were topless.
I didn't notice at all.
He didn't notice at all. He said, I did. I couldn't believe it. Me sitting there 8.5 months pregnant. I said, felt pretty. No, it's a big fancy thing. What was I telling you? But anyway, those Sri Lankans, they smell like a field of flowers. I even told some of my friends, I said, come on, we got to walk up this aisle and come back. I want y'all to smell. That smells like you're walking through the most beautiful field of flowers. And then we go to this one dinner, and those Sri Lankans were offering to buy me. Now I was blonde and thin and young back then. Said they would take me to Sri Lanka and make me a queen. Yeah, I was buying that. He had this. What was you thinking? Well, they weren't going to let me give you any money if they had any. Let me have it. But they had to sneak me out of there. Yeah, I love Lionel Richie. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. Mike here, he'd say he loved pulling the driveway and hear Lionel Richie just a blaring on the stereo because he knew I was cleaning house. I cleaned Lionel Richie. You had tickets to what show, honey? I missed what y'all said. Ooh, we've been an hour and 12 minutes. My goodness, time flies when you're having fun. And he's going to come in and turn the TV on.
For the what?
Celtic Thunder. I've got a cousin that can play the fiddle. He's in a Celtic band. He has a bar on the shore in New Jersey. Man, let me tell you what. He will give Jack Daniels a run for his money. He lays down on the floor and plays that fiddle and plays that song that Charlie Daniels played, Devil Went Down to Georgia. How many chickens do you have now, West Virginia? I've got 6 out here in the yard laying eggs because somebody killed my other 6. I have 18 babies brooding, and my girls out here are Rhode Island Reds, and the ones that are brooding are a mix of Rhode Island Red and Silkies. Is that what it is? And then I've got 25 Cornish Cross brooding. We'll process them next month. Yes, whales are expensive depending where you're at. And then I've got 4 female turkeys and 2 toms and 3 guineas. And our oldest son has 9 ducks, and they are fat. We're keeping those, trying to get them to lay eggs so we can reproduce our animals. It was one of the oldest shows in Vegas. Who? Who's one of the oldest shows in Vegas? Wayne Newton's show was good. He was about as good as Elvis Presley.
He's the best entertainer I've ever seen.
Yep. You never saw Elvis.
Elvis didn't have the range of Wayne Newton. Elvis was better at what he did, but he doesn't have Wayne Newton's range. All those different instruments and all those different kinds of music.
Oh, during that show, he sang "Singing in the Rain," and in the front of the stage.
Where he sang "Raindrops Keep Falling."
Oh, raindrops keep falling on my head. That's what it was. And they had rain come down. It's pretty cool. What kind of ducks? Pekin ducks. Pinkin. The kind you eat. Meat ducks. Oh, you want to wait and give it to Pawpaw in the morning? That's Pawpaw's present.
No, Annie, it's yours.
No, that's Pawpaw's. You want to come and say hello to your friends? Come here and let Lisa R. Hall see you. Come and say hello to your friends.
Well, close your eyes.
Hey,
I'm gonna open it.
You gonna open Pawpaw's present? Present. He's brought a present in and told Pawpaw, close your eyes. I'm gonna open it.
That's not yours to open.
Pawpaw's got a Christmas present. Ethan's opening it for him. You're not gonna come and say hello? What's not your type of music at all?
And boom.
and boom.
And boom, we'll hand it to Pawpaw so he can open up the box.
Let's take him snowy shoe boots on.
Oh, Lisa R.L. says, hello, Ethan. I love you.
Okay, go see Lisa.
Did you hear me? Lisa R. Hall said hello. She loves you. Can you say I love you, Lisa? And Annie Oakley said hello, little Mr. Ethan. You want to come and tell him about your chickens? Nanny didn't collect the eggs today. Honest to Pete, I was missing an egg yesterday, and the chicken looked up at me and then looked down and looked back up at me and then took her little beak and pecked. Oh, is Liam asleep? We even have Liam tonight.
Hey, can you open this?
Give it to Papa. It's his present. Let him open it.
Can you open it? Can you see what it is?
See what it is. Who's this from?
It's yours.
But who's it from?
I don't know.
What do you have? Is that his keys? Just put them on TV. Welcome to an evening after all the Christmas celebrations at our house. And I've got...
Oh boy, thank you.
Now you finally got one.
Huh?
Now you finally got one. For real.
I feel already have one.
This is what you need.
That stands 50-some inches
But this-
tall.
Yeah, but this one is much lighter, much better. When I got scheduled for.
Derek, will you take my keys and get the wrapped Christmas present? I'm just gonna... It's snowing. It's cold outside. I'm gonna leave the slow cookers and the food in the truck. It's fine. It's like the refrigerator. But I have a Christmas present Michelle told me I couldn't open until I got home. It's in the passenger seat.
Did you get this?
It's from your boys.
Oh, thank you. That's nice. That's real light.
No, but I checked it out.
Oh, that's heavy and bulky.
Hang on a second, y'all.
Ethan, why don't you pick up your snow, buddy? Why don't you pick up all the snow?
He's eating it. Ethan tracked in snow and he's eating it off the carpet. I don't know where my keys are, Derek. Might be in my coat pocket in the bedroom on the bed.
You gotta get out my dick. You gotta get out my dick. Ask Mom.
Hey, Ethan, come here.
Yeah, he wasn't happy his mommy took all his presents.
Ethan. Come
She
here.
did. She snapped them all up. My granddaughter made me a blanket, made him a blanket.
What's in that bag right there? No. On the TV stand.
They're
On
not.
the TV stand. In front of the TV.
Okay. Well, listen, y'all. It's going to only get crazier by the minute. So I'm going to say goodbye to you all because I need to find my truck keys so we can get settled down, and this baby's going to start getting upset. So anyway, we've had an hour and 19 minutes. I'll find them in a minute, honey, and we'll log off here. I wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and hopefully I'll see you before and can say Happy New Year later. But thank you all for joining me. Thank you for being in chat, talking about all the funny, good stuff we talked about, reminiscing. And I hope everybody has a blessed evening and a blessed day tomorrow for Jesus' birthday. And count all of our blessings and pray for this country.
You're welcome.
Love y'all very much. Just remember, never be scared, just be prepared. Appreciate every split second that you give me. And Merry Christmas, everybody.
I don't have a knife.